हेलो 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 हेलो। हेलो, मेरी आवाज आ रही है अब? आ रही है। हेलो सी डॉक्टर भाई, हेलो, हाउ आर यू? मुझे गेम की आवाज नहीं आ रही है। अच्छा, ईयरफोन नहीं लगाए मैंने। माय बैड, आफ्टर अ लॉन्ग टाइम, यस इट्स अ वेरी लॉन्ग टाइम, बट yesterday I had a stream and today also I had a stream, बट बफर आवाज आ रही है। बफर हो रही है क्या? एक सेकंड रुको, मैं बिट रेट कम कर रहा हूँ, बिट रेट ज़्यादा हो गया। कैमरा क्या? कैमरा कर नहीं रहा आजकल ना, मैं वेबकैम यूज़ नहीं कर रहा। वेबकैम करूँगा थोड़े दिनों बाद यार, अभी ऐसे ही कर रहा हूँ स्ट्रीम। और बिट रेट मैं कर रहा हूँ कम। क्वालिटी तो वैसे ही थोड़ा ख़राब हो जाएगी, तो बिट रेट से क्या ही मतलब है। अब देखो, अब बताओ कोई को कि वो हो रहा है क्या? क्या कहते हैं उसको? बफर।
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
नहीं हो
Remarkable
रहा,
plants, aren't they?
नहीं हो रहा ना
I hope
बफर।
they weren't too much
फेस कैम
trouble.
क्या?
Oh, don't see any bite marks or
करूँगा ना
missing
फेस कैम, अभी नहीं
digits.
कर रहा,
And good, as you do seem to
थोड़े
be
टाइम में
quite
करूँगा।
green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
ए बदतमीजी
I'm
मत करो
glad.
स्ट्रीम पे मेरी।
Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden.
लाइक एंड
and it
सब्सक्राइब
will
करो,
tend
वो
to
होने
you.
वाला है, 1K होने वाला।
Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
शर्मा रहे हो? अरे भाई, मैं क्या शर्माने लगा?
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pot. Only cost me my damned hearing.
बैन किया उसको, हाँ कर दिया था बैन उसको तभी। पता नहीं क्या आज ही आया था साला, बहुत बड़ा वाला मैसेज भेज दिए थे सारे।
I've no doubt that Black will be remembered for words of love.
हेलो अनन्ना, हेलो अनन्ना, तुम काम कर लो यार।
Shouldn't there be auras or
कोई बात नहीं,
someone
कोई
from
नहीं
the
रहेगा,
Olympic
चैट में
Games
चलेगा
show
मेरे को।
after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor. He's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
मेरा चैट खाली रहेगा तो चलेगा, बट तुम्हारा काम नहीं रखना
Potions is
चाहिए।
one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be
भाई, आज
required
जादूगर
to
बन के
reach
रहूंगा
new
मैं।
heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some
हमारे साथ
injuries, but not all.
लैब खेलोगे? क्या खेलूंगा?
Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed,
Lad?
each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it.
कब
Please
खेलूंगा?
begin.
अच्छा यार, क्या खेलना है यार बताओ। वैसे यार मैं नहीं खेलता, मैं जीटे के अलावा मैंने पीएस गेम खेलने का डिसाइड किया कि
Use
मैं।
a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
हाँ यार, लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दो। गोल गोल
Please
घुमाओ,
be
गोल गोल घुमाओ।
meticulous when adding powder to your
CS:GO,
potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
प्योर गेम मल्टीप्लेयर। तो भाई प्लान ही नहीं बन रहा है। घुमा 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 घुमा, बन गया।
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember, keep your potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
ये कैसे बना रहा है पोशन? ये कौन सा तरीका हुआ? कैजुअल सा bottle when a person enhances the drinker defense by covering.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Again. Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as a...
Well done, Gareth.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from a fellow Ravenclaw. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Revelio. I brewed an Endurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
This looks intriguing.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Step aside!
Perfect. Tough.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. I see you!
We can't get up now!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Going up! You'll take this student on the
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
To your knees. You're easy to spot and in a rush. Stupefy you. Please. Levioso. Stop that great sword. You're going.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
Revelio. I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swirl on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am
Revelio.
curious about these pyres.
Revelio.
You got the Mallowsweet to work. Now, what to do about these pyres? Are meant to be lit.
Incendio. flames make the pyre sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Incendio!
Yes, how beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
What are you up to now?
This place has seen better days. Revelio.
Historically speaking, there's never... This year's cannons. Losing a head.
Revelio.
If it thinks it's got half a chance, the book on Poltergeist don't even feel like very precious to Doctor.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
don't know, Mr. Ollivander. Perhaps Professor Fig overestimates my abilities.
Oh, I sincerely doubt that. Eleazar Fig is not one for false flattery. If he believes in you, there is good reason. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old one-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? Revelio! I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick. Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher. Accio! I'd best keep looking. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Nothing. I'll take that, thank you. No statues here. Accio. I'd best keep looking. Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. Accio! Nothing. This'll do nicely. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. No statues here. Accio. I'd best keep looking. Nothing. Here's a welcome surprise. A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Incendio! Accio! What's happening?
हाँ भाई नाइट भाई बोलो 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 बोल रहा हूँ भाई मैं बोलो
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
We need face cam. अरे लेंगे भाई face cam. अभी आज मूड बहुत खराब है.
Broadens the mind.
नहीं.
Revelio.
I tell you this, Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection charms. When the clouds are dark is always the best time to strike. It's as if nature herself lends a veil beneath which to orchestrate one's treachery. You can feed a beast, or it can feed you, if you get my meaning.
Incendiary.
You dare slay one of my own! You will fall!
Incendiary.
If I have so much... No. I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named. You! What do you think you're doing?
Incendiary.
Reduction!
Leviosa.
You haven't the knack at all! Confringo! Clumsy little fool! Head in the clouds, this one! Careful not to
Incendiary.
Reduction!
Incendiary.
How did that feel? Take it! I want the light go out of your eyes. Nice try! Ha! Nice try!
Accio.
Time to get my claws out.
Incendiary. Incendiary.
It's the student who released Treadwell.
You're a slippery... How come out before I find you?
My bite.
Leviosa.
Right! Stupid one, Savior!
Incendiary. Accio.
What are you, a gobstone?
Leviosa.
Come back here.
You're not going to like this.
Incendiary. Incendiary. Revelio.
आ रही है? गलती से बंदा रह गया था।
You certainly seem nonchalant about reanimating a corpse.
Incendio! Yes.
Those ministry stiffs have never used an unforgivable...
The killing curse is supposedly painless anyway.
ऊपर की चैट मेरा नाम राहुल है। तो हाँ राहुल, राहुल ही कह दें।
I hope you were able to take care.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy... If you wish to stay in practice.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Leviosa! Expelliarmus!
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Revelio. Intramuros.
How nice. Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Are you sure you're not a muggle?
Are you quite finished? When are you going to give up? That's when you're physical.
I won't rest. You're dead.
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus.
I shall avenge your death.
Levioso. Incendio. No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. I wonder how big this place is. Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Incendio! Potato! Stupid! Incendio! Stupid one! Incendio!
I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh!
Levioso! Potato! Stupid one! Stupid one! Incendio! Stupid one! Incendio! Potato! Stupid one! Stupid one! Expelliarmus!
बॉस फाइट का निकल सकता है, स्टोरी का तो नहीं निकल सकता। पॉपुलर गेम थी ये पहले जब आई थी, अभी तो ऐसा नहीं है पॉपुलर।
wonder if I can move that platform somehow.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy!
Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere. Remarkable. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Accio!
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Oh. Accio! Protego! Protego! Stupefy! Incendio!
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Accio. Accio. Rebellion. Levioso. Accio. Accio.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. This can't be what the head of the Jackdaw. Potato! Stupefy! 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 Incendio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Potato! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. to look around for the symbol. Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. There's Jackdaw looking dead as ever. What happened here? Might it happen again? Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Incendio. Express. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. What? That's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensieves. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book? Revelio. Incendio. I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
You need to learn the pulso, the banishing charm, useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
तो बहुत बची है गेम में. Others, hello, how are you? Long time. यार मैं तो यहीं था यार. ओके देखते हैं प्ले स्टेशन पे हो क्या. हाँ प्ले स्टेशन पे हो.
Ah, hello. And how would one like to be styled today?
जो बार्बर है. सिटी हॉल का है बीच का.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
कौन सा मर्लिन का कौन सा क्वेस्ट करना है पूरा. इसमें तो गिवन भी नहीं है. देखे तो क्या असाइनमेंट दिया सर ने।
Revelio.
भाई हम बहुत क्लोज हैं, लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करा दो। यार इसमें वो नहीं है क्या? उड़ना सीख लेता हूँ, ज्यादा मजा आएगा।
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation.
This, I fear, some of you have forgotten.
Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu.
Not a fan, I take it?
Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up
अब गेम
firmly and
खेलेंगे।
clearly,
वाह, गेम नहीं
then
खेलेंगे,
kick your
उड़ेंगे,
leg over
सीख रहे हैं, फ्लाइंग
and
सीख रहे
rest
हैं।
your weight on the seat.
वो थोड़ा एक्सप्लोर करने में इजी रहता है ना।
Thank
you.
Now, your turn.
Up.
Up.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom.
स्कूल प्रूफ। आजा। तेरा शक्तियाँ।
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
वो भी गूगल देख के आई है।
Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in
This
one
is brilliant.
piece.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
नहीं आता भाई। Done him.
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds. for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
This is rather fun.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
Ui. ठीक है सब काबू में है
Our
काबू में
aquatic
है
resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Made it! Oh, did anyone else see that?
Oh, well done! Have a moment?
I want a job.
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We met in the common room. I'm Everett Clopton. So, care to join me for a bit of high-flying fun?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
एक सेकंड अभी आता हूँ। Hello, hello, hello. Where did you go? यहीं तो बैठा हूँ.
Is the new Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Revelio. I can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
If something threatens me...
Who says crime doesn't pay? Why, I'm practically swimming in galleons.
Hey you, Ravenclaw.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Ravenclaw.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Made it! Could have done better. Now Now that's more like it! Did it! Brilliant. This is rather fun. Brilliant. Good. I've got this.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared. Lumos.
I saw you fight that troll in the village. You were incredible.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Wheats, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
तो भाई मैं जा रहा हूँ बंद करने, कुछ और खेलूंगा, बाद में आता हूँ। बाय बाय।